This is Eagle Owl, and today I'll be talking about Nakobe Dean. Yes, he was tested and he passed. Also, we got to talk about Quinyon Mitchell, how he bid up AJ and Smitty. Lastly, we got to talk about how we're making no moves, and let's get straight into it. All right, man. Before we hop straight into it, I guess we didn't make any moves, or we made a move, and the move was dun 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 dun. We released Albert O. Now, what do that mean? Releasing Albert O. That mean I think Dallas Goddard is coming back. I think Dallas Goddard is coming back, or Jordan Malata. We will see somebody coming back from injury. Just only going to make our team better. I love how Grant Calcaterra has been playing, but there was some plays that last game. I'm like, oh yeah, man, he's too much of a liability. Like I seen a lot of videos. Shout out to Philly 500 and those guys like clowning Kenneth Gainwell, but Grant Calcaterra was doing Kenneth Gainwell no justice at all. There was holes just getting clogged up because they was taking advantage of Grant Calcaterra, but I think Dallas Goddard would be a harder guy just to move out the way. We definitely need that blocking back, and we know Dallas Goddard is a receiver as well, so we need him back for sure. So somebody's coming back, and Jordan Malata. I think he would be eligible to come back against Dallas, but my personal opinion, I would rather him come back for the Commanders game, that quick turnaround, have Fred Johnson, work this one, and then, have Jordan Malata come back. So that was the move we made. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that was the only move we made. And actually, Vic Fangio spoke about this and let me play this clip.
That we're involved with anything either way. So I'm assuming we're not involved with anything. And I'm pleased with what we got and to move forward with it.
See, Vic Fangio kept his word. Tuesday, the actual day of the trade deadline, he said, like, look, man, I really don't want nobody. I'm kind of okay with what we got. And I'm on Vic Fangio's side with that. I'm okay with what we got. So, again, how we making no moves? I know a lot of you guys wanted this guy, a pass rusher. I heard a RB2. But I'm content with the team we have. You got to think the last guy that worked was 2017. It's 2024 and we're going into 2025. So it's been about what, like 7, 8 years since the guy really worked from, the trade deadline. So I think we are content. I think the team is great. They building. You gotta keep like Nolan Smith confidence going. I do want to work in Jalen Hunt eventually. Bryce Huff got to get his confidence going. Josh Sweat is heating up. So you don't want to, move a guy because we just signed a guy. And then if we would use that quote unquote guy we got, it would have been a lot of complaints like, why is he not working and this and that? Why we not working him, man? It would have just messed up the rotation. So just keep it as it is and just keep building on this. We're in the middle of the season. I think we're going to get better. I think we're going to be a better team in December than we are today. So we just got to keep it going, keep it pushing, keep it pushing. Because again, history tells us these trade deadlines haven't been working. If we're going to make any trades or signings, I think it should be during the offseason, unless like the trade deadline is over. So say if like next year we deal like with a major injury or something like that, then that makes sense. But there's no major injury on the team where it's like, okay, we need a guy. I don't even think there's a major liability on the team like that. Like, okay, we need a guy. So again, I'm happy Howie Roseman made no moves. But let's talk about Nakobe Dean, man. Nakobe Dean, he was tested a lot this game. As you go back and watch the All 22, the Jaguars really tried to test him in coverage. And let Fran Duffy break it down.
All right, let's take a look at Nakobe Dean's game-winning interception, walk-off interception, essentially the best play of Nakobe Dean's career. Great finish in the end zone for the pick. And really, This goes back to the beginning of the game because a number of times in this football game, the Jacksonville Jaguars ran routes with the running back out of the backfield that essentially crossed the face of that linebacker. Sometimes they were little sit routes like you see there on that play, but they also ran a handful of Texas routes with that running back out of the backfield where he works towards the outside and then puts his foot in the ground and breaks back inside. You saw it right there in front of Nakobe Dean where it ends up being an interception for Zach Bond. A little bit later, you see him once again. You see Dearness Johnson running that Texas route right in front of Dean. A little bit later, you see the same thing down in the red area where he's going to cross the face of Dean and get inside. It would have been so easy in this situation for Nakobe Dean, even though he's got that inside help from Zach Bond, to overplay this and think that it's going to be the Texas route. This is the first time in this game where you saw the running back really carry that wheel route out of the backfield. Dean stayed on top of it, got his eyes back to the football, finished for the interception. That's big time from the third-year linebacker.
You see, they tested him and tested him and tested him. And even like Nakobe Dean at his press conference, he was like, yo, I seen these routes. I talked to Kenny Gainwell, I talked to Jalen Hurts, like how can I, not get fooled on these things? And Jacksonville tried it towards the end of the game. It didn't work, and Nakobe Dean caught the pick. So Nakobe Dean was definitely tested, as the title say, and he passed. He passed for sure, and it's good to see Nakobe Dean just get better and better and better. Because week 1 through like week 4, we was like, yo, why did we let Devin White go? It just don't make any sense. What is Fangio doing? Now today it's like, oh, okay. We see what you see. He got better each week. And I'm happy for Nakobe Dean because, a lot of people wanted to put that buzzword, and I was close because this is year 3. I always give the rookies 3 years. And if he wasn't good this year, probably would have had to put that buzzword. But you give, Nakobe Dean a veteran defensive coordinator who can really teach him the game. And this is the results you get. Even like a guy like Zach Bond, I couldn't see. I'm like, Saints really didn't do nothing there. He wasn't spectacular. He wasn't special. I mean, he could play edge. Why are we trying him at inside linebacker? It doesn't make sense. And now, today, I could be saying, look, Zach Bond might be an all-pro. Like, that's how high of a level he's playing. So, shout out to those two guys. Definitely an underdog story, and they just got to keep it going. Just keep playing at a high level. Because I don't know what tandem in the league is better than our tandem. I'm saying this about Nakobe Dean and Zach Bond. I don't know a tandem that's better than our tandem. Just keeping it a buck. All right, so let's talk about Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell spoke with the media. He spoke about, him playing at a high level and basically working with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Did they prepare him for this, high level of playing? And let's play this clip.
Sometimes you don't look like a rookie out there. So do you feel like you got a lot of experience in training camp, learning a lot, different things of that nature?
Yeah, I said through training camp, with, just going out there with, AJ, Smitty, Jahan, and all the receivers, just getting at it. And then I feel like I prepared well through the week, individually, with the DBs, with Cooper, and with my position coach, Coach Corey Parker. So I feel like when I come in the games, I'm very prepared.
Okay. And just with the coaches, Vic Fangio, even Nick Sirianni, with just you being a first-round pick, do you feel like a lot was expected of you, or is that what they've said to you coming in?
Not necessarily. I know when I came in, I know it's a championship team, so I got to come in now. I got to play my butt off. I got to be technically sound and stuff like that. So I didn't get drafted to a team that was average or anything like that. This is a great team, and we got high hopes. So we got to keep building the cut. Got to keep working.
And just this last thing, just going forward, getting a win like this. I know you guys probably wanted to distance yourselves from a team like Jacksonville, but how do you just take a win like this and just kind of moving forward for the season?
Right now we just feel like it's a good win. It's hard to win football in the NFL, but we know going tomorrow we got to clean up some stuff off the tape and just continue to get better.
Yeah, man. I'm with Quinyon Mitchell, man. Working out with those guys, putting in the work with those guys, it will get you at a high level. Because what receiver is better than A.J. Brown in this league? Who run routes better than Devontae Smith in this league? We're talking about two guys. A.J. Brown, obviously, I think he's the best receiver in the league, but easily top 3 right now. Devontae Smith is top 10. So, Who else would you rather practice up against? And he said, like, coming to Philadelphia as well, this organization play at a high level. And, he want to play at a high level. So it's just contagious. It's just contagious. And another guy I'm happy for, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted Terry Arnold. And Terry Arnold is doing his thing in Detroit. But I don't think nobody's messing with Quinyon. Quinyon came out the gate hot. Terry Arnold, he did, he's building himself up. He's starting to look good. But I think Quinyon, nobody's messing with him. And he been dealing with the best of the best. We talking about what? Just Brian Thomas Jr., who is nice. Couldn't get nothing going. Mike Evans couldn't get nothing going. Jamar Chase couldn't really get nothing going. Well, I could keep going on and on and on. I think even when we play like Dallas, the real test is going to be CeeDee Lamb. They probably going to move him around. But I like my chances with us, with Quinyon, Cooper, and then possibly, Isaiah Rodgers or even Slay. Even if they move him around, I think we got the guys that can hold them for sure. So it's going to be a test against Dallas, and then especially against the Commanders, who got a good quarterback, who's probably going to test Quinyon with Terry McLaurin. Hey man, we will see if Quinyon can keep this up, but no touchdowns, targeted what, like 30 times, and he's not allowing a lot of completions. So Quinyon, keep it up, keep doing your thing, keep balling, keep cooking. But that's all I got for you guys today. And hey man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? Should Howie Roseman made a move yesterday? I say we're fine. I know a lot of you guys think we should have made a move, but I think we're fine. Also, Nakobe Dean being tested. And how do we feel about Nakobe Dean? Can he keep this up? Can he keep playing at a high level? I say yes. And this is Eagle Al, man. I'm up.